everyone, welcome to the very first video on Penny's Pages. My name's Penny, I'm going to be your host. This couch right here is going to be our set. It's nothing super fancy, but we're going to make it work. It is a really comfy couch, I love it. So, before we get started, I just have a few rules because, every channel has rules. Number one, be nice, please, and be respectful. I don't want to be reading comments attacking each other about book opinions and who's right or wrong about certain characters. Opinions are opinions, and we all have them. So just please be respectful. Number two, please comment. I would love to hear what you think of the books. I would love to hear your recommendations. I would love to hear anything you have to say, provided it is in line with rule number one. And number three, and this is a really important rule, have fun. Please have fun. That is what this channel is about. It is about having fun over a common interest in books. So, little bit about myself. I'm from Australia, if you couldn't tell from my accent. I'm a vet nurse when I'm not YouTubing, so that's a super fun job. It is very tough, not gonna lie, but it is a great and very rewarding job. And I've been reading books since I was really little. When I was about 6 months old, my mum stuck me in the crib and just gave me little board books and squishy books because I would refuse to go to sleep during the day. But she'd put me in the crib with books and I was happy for a few hours. Or at least that's what the story that she told me is. My favorite books, I have a lot, but I have managed to narrow it down to 5. Well, a top 5 at least. So, let's see if you guys have some favorites in common. Number 1, the Harry Potter series. I've been a fan of Harry Potter since I was 9 years old, when we were studying them for school, and we actually got to go and see the Chamber of Secrets at the movies for an excursion when I was in year 3? Yes, year 3. I had to think for a minute. That's how old those movies are now, and that's how old I am. Yeah, it's really difficult being a millennial. But yes, Harry Potter, amazing. We will be reading these books on my channel as well, and I can actually do impressions of a few of the characters, so keep your ear out for those. Second favourite, Funnel Web by Richard Ryan. So, interesting thing about this book, sometimes when you pick up a book and you look at the title and then you read the blurb on the back and you think, the title doesn't quite match what this is about. This one, however, completely matches what the book's about. It is about giant mutant funnel web spiders that take over Sydney. Great read. My dad actually gave this one to me. He read it a few times, knows I'm into horror. Great monster read. Really good. Slight spoiler, the end did leave it open for a sequel, but the author never wrote one, which is slightly annoying when that happens, and I'm sure we can all agree on that. So that is my number 2 pick. Number 3, Vampire Academy. So, if you guys are into Twilight and you're looking for a really good vampire series, Vampire Academy is your go-to. It has 2 different kinds of vampires. Technically 3, but I'll get to that. So you have your Moroi, which are like your good vampires, and you have your Strigoi, which are your evil undead vampires. And then you have your Dhampirs, which is exactly what our main character here is, Rose, which is basically a human vampire hybrid. So basically, Morois, especially royals, get Dhampir guardians when they come of age, and they just help keep the Morois safe. So really, really good. There are 6 books in this series. I've got all of them, so keep an eye out for this one on the channel too. Number 4, the Fairy Realm series by Emily Rodda. Yes, the same Emily Rodda that wrote Deltora Quest. So this book series is sort of a bit more kid-like. It's basically about a little girl who finds a fairy realm through a doorway in her grandma's backyard, and the grandma has the same name as the little girl and looked exactly like the little girl when she was young and used to visit the fairy realm. So of course when the little girl goes through, they automatically assume that it's the grandmother. So of course that confuses the little girl to no end. There are 6 books in total in this series, so again, keep an eye out for this one. Really, really good fantasy read, really good for younger readers as well that are looking to branch out into something a bit more complicated and a bit longer. So yes, very, very good read. And the last book in my top 5, I have to actually show you the spine because I actually don't like dust covers on books. They actually annoy me. So I take the dust covers off. But if you guys like dust covers, all the power to you. That is great. It is also great if you don't like them. We are all individual and different in what we like. So Deltora Quest is my number 5 pick. Deltora Quest by Emily Rodda. Yes, the same Emily Rodda that I mentioned before with the Fairy Realm. Again, really, really good fantasy series, good for older readers that are looking to branch into more monster themed books. There is a whole heap of books in these series. There are 3 different series altogether. This one is the first series and there are 9 books, I believe, from memory. Let me just have a little look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me, I stand corrected. 8 books in the series. So again, really good for younger readers looking to branch out into something more complicated and a really sort of friendly introduction to more scarier monsters, but brilliant. I also have on the bookshelf just to the right of me here, I have the Deltora Book of Monsters, which has information about every single monster in this series. So keep an eye out for that one too. So that is my top 5. Leave a comment down below if you have a top 5, if you have a top 10, if you have a top 15. I don't mind. Leave it down below because that will give me a good idea of what you guys like to read and what I could feature on the channel in the future. Now, a little bit about what to expect on this channel. Reading, obviously. Reading lots of different books from all different genres, all different authors. That will be the main part of the channel. The second thing is going to be bookshop travel. So I'm going to be traveling to all different bookshops and my local library as well, filming content, picking up new reads, having a look around, and seeing if you guys can suggest any hidden gems around the Sydney area, because that's where I'm based. And what else am I going to feature? I'm going to feature some games. There will be games later on in the channel as the channel grows, and they will also include giveaways. So keep an eye out for that as the channel grows, because I want this channel to grow. I want this channel to be fun. Also, at the end of every finished book video, so once we get to the last chapter and we finish the book, I will post some comments verbally, and I will also post them in the description so that you guys can answer them in the comments. Now, they're going to be book club style questions, so any sort of discussion topics like what's your favorite character, why did you like this book, whole heap of other questions. I'll probably post maybe 3 to start off with, and then as the channel grows I'll post more. Another thing that we're going to be doing is updating my to be read list. Later on today I will be posting a photo of how many pages my to be read list has on my computer. There is a lot. Leave a comment down below if you can have a guess as to how many pages it might be. Another thing that I'm going to be featuring on my channel, unboxings. Because we all love ordering books online. There are actually 2 bookshops that I really like that are UK based. They're both second-hand books, but they're both really, really lovely websites. One is called Thrift Books and the other one is called World of Books. So I've used both of those and they are both incredible. So keep an eye out for some unboxings of those. So that's a little bit about the channel and about me. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Please help me grow this channel. I really cannot wait to get to know you guys, get to know you all about what you guys like, what books you like to read, and let's be amazing page turners. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video. Bye.